welcome to class. We're going to be lifting today, so you're going to need a variety of weights. I have 5s to 12s out. I would actually go heavier. I might even grab some heavier ones. We do have, on legs, I would definitely go heavier. So whatever is your heaviest that you have, get that out because we are doing squats, sumos, curtsies for legs. And so we want to make sure that we're using some heavier weights for those. I'll show you different ways you can hold weights. You can either hold 2 weights, 1 heavy weight, it's up to you. If you're just kind of going through today, like let's say you were lifting already this week, heavy, it's okay to lighten up too. So use what you have. We are going to kind of build combos. We're going to do one exercise, a second exercise, and then combine and put the two together. That's the plan. We're going to work just like we did on Monday, 30 seconds of exercise, 10 seconds rest or transition, okay? We're going to go through a whole list of movements, and then we're going to go through the whole list a second time. So I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 sets of 3, okay? 15 exercises total if you do the math. And today's word, while you're getting out your weights, listen up, is I am streamlined. Not like a word we would normally think of, or an adjective, a characteristics of ourselves, right? I am streamlined, so listen up. I reduce resistance and minimize clutter in my life. That's how you streamline through. When I explain it that way to you, you're probably like, yes, I do try to reduce resistance and minimize the clutter in my life, both literally and figuratively, right? We're always trying to figure things out, trying to organize our messes in our life. At least I am. I'm gonna guess you are too. So how does it apply to our workout today? We're gonna organize ourselves. We're gonna work through the clutter that might be in our minds as we lift and work on our body. We're not actually gonna reduce resistance today while we're physically working out though. Maybe you're gonna mentally reduce your resistance, but not physically. I want you to increase your resistance when we're when we're working out today. So we'll start with our warm-up. Set your watches, sip your water, swipe, get a sweat towel to swipe sweat, and we're gonna start, okay? Cheers to Wednesday, cheers to lifting. That's what I say. Alrighty, starting the clock, warming up, weights are off to the side. You are going to start with squats, hip width, maybe a little bit wider, shoulders over your hips, chest proud, chin proud, okay? Do one thing, you're squatting, please squat. I set up here at home is I have a timer on my phone. My monitor is my TV, so while you're doing the workout, it's still up on my TV. I can make sure it's not freezing, that's how I know. Easier to see that. If it freezes or little glances over there, something's not going right, than on my little computer screen. That beep, beep, beep means we're moving on. 3 chest openers. 1 rounded back hug. 3, 2, 1, hug. 3, 2, 1, hug. Sometimes if it's taking me a couple minutes to get on at 9 o'clock or whatever our start time is, mostly because I'm setting up monitors, making sure lights are on, all sorts of things. Hey, are you playing music today? Music on in the background. I actually have a little itsy bitsy thing in the background. You probably can't hear it. I hope you can't hear it. I want you to be able to replay this one anytime you want. All right, feet hip width or wider actually. Toes forward, chest proud, chin up, flat back. We're gonna fold forward, hinge at our hips, stretching out the back of our legs, catching ourselves, and pulling ourselves back up. I want you to think about that feeling you get in the back of your legs, right where you connect to your bottom, how you pull yourself back up, okay? Morning glory, it's a stretch, and it's a contraction, it's a pull, it's a muscle engagement, okay? Do one more. Down even more. All right, then we're just gonna hug one knee at a time. I'm walking all over the place during the warm-up today. You probably are too. You're probably like, oh, I have to get on another weight. Oh, I have to get up my mat. Oh, I have to go fill up my water. All those things come across, right? Our minds. Balance. As you pull your knee, hug it into your chest. I really want you holding your shin, so underneath your knee, please. If you can't get underneath your knee, at least thigh, under your thigh, okay? Remember, we want to want to protect our knee joints, they're precious. And take a nice wide side lunge. Sway toes forward, bottom to the back corner, chest up, chin up. Bend at your knee. So your thigh ends up becoming almost parallel to the floor as your butt goes back and your knee is bent, okay? And you're upright through your torso. Toes are forward, both feet on the ground. As you shift your body weight, you might want to kind of pull a foot up. Try to keep it down for our warm-up purposes. We're stretching, and maybe I tell you to do heel down, toe up. As we're moving side to side, keep your feet on the ground. Let's roll open our hips. So hip roll, step, step. Point your toe down, open up your knee, open up your hip. You can also just step it without the little ball change in the middle. It's up to you. Get a little prep time, a little dance. Or if you've got really good balance and you can just open up hip to hip in place. First move we're starting with is squat. So I want you to take your heaviest weight. A second weight nearby just in case, like a moderate, okay? I'm actually going to grab a moderate here to start. Option to hold your weights for squats is down by your side. If you're comfortable, go ahead and rack it at your shoulders, okay? It's only if you're comfortable with it. Regular squats, we start in 10 seconds. I gave us a little break between the warm-up and the movement to just explain it. Right when we're done with squats, we have 10 seconds. We're gonna go to shoulder presses, okay? So let's start with squats. Bend at the knees, chest is up, shoulders stacked over your hips. So if you're somebody who maybe has trouble with posture and you're coming forward with your chest, you might want to think about racking your weights at the top because it forces you to keep your chest up. And maybe you don't go down as low because your core restricts it. That's okay. This does your core working a little bit more. All right, go ahead and stop. Quick squats just to get ourselves warmed up. Now we're going shoulder presses. I would like you to box these out. Press overhead like this, okay? Ready, set, go. You hear click, click, clicks in my bones. So make sure you're using a weight. You can press overhead for 30 seconds. Tuck your tailbone under, support your spine. You feel like you're arching back. I need you to really tuck under. These weights should be going slightly in front of you, never behind you. Tops of your shoulders to press, shoulders out of the ears. All right, so here's the challenge. We're gonna put the two together. If you need to, hold one weight. I'm gonna show you both versions, but we're gonna go, okay? It's gonna be a squat, wrap your weights, squat, press. I want you to drive through your legs, hands parallel, squat, press. If that's too much, if you have a bad back, you know it's too much, you can take one weight, okay? This will help. Or you go lighter with your weights. Squat, press. Squat, press. Use your legs to drive up, core tight. And time. Okay, 30 seconds of each of those. Moving on to sumos. You can hold two weights or one heavy weight. Actually, go right into it. Weights on your hips. Our weights right here. 30 seconds, turned up toes. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Heels into the floor. There's really not a rest time. We're just going today, okay? If you need to rest, pause me and come back. Otherwise, let's go. This is kind of a fun combo. I like it. I don't know what you'll think. We'll find out. All right, you have 10 seconds. I'm going to get a heavier weight because I know what's coming up and I want to go heavier. So, I'm not going heavier yet, but I will. Holding one weight or two, stay open in your sumo. Slight bend in the knees, hinge forward at your hips, let your chest come forward. We've got a sumo deadlift. Bend at your waist, not at your knee. There's a slight soft bend in your knee because we don't want to lock them out. You're bending at your waist, proud chest, flat back, chin up. Okay? Now we combine it. Here's the tricky part. We're going heavier weight. Take one weight. Squat down. Deadlift. Okay? Squat down. Deadlift. So it's bottoms down. Bottom back. Okay? You can even go squat, drop. That makes more sense to you. We do lots of versions of this. Now listen, this is your first time through. Hope your heart rate's coming up. And time. We're going to go through it a second time. By the time we get to the second time, hopefully you've got it, right? Learned it the first time. Headed into curtsies. We're alternating side to side. You can hold 2 weights. Frame your leg. Go forward. Bowler's lunge, curtsy back. Or if you prefer, hold one heavy weight right here. 2. Okay. We're working our cheeks, outer hip. Mine are so sore today. Whatever I did yesterday. Or the day before. Could have been from the day before. All right, pause. I'm gonna switch out my weights. We are doing bicep curls. Set your weights if you need to. Whew. Full curl. Elbows pin and tight, breathe. When we're using our legs, our heart rates kind of go up, don't they? Big muscles. Now it's our time to calm ourselves and breathe. Right here, your bicep curls. Elbows pinned in the front of the arm to pull the weight up and to control the lower. We did curtsies, we did curls, and 10 seconds to get ready to combine them both. It's going to be a curtsy, stand, hammer. Curtsy, stand, hammer. Ready, set, let's go. So curtsy, frame your leg, stand, hammer curl. Curtsy, stand, curl. If you want to curl on the bottom, you can. I'm going to give you that option as well, okay? It's up to you if you want to combine both or not. Hammer curl if you're standing, a regular turned out full curl if you're here at the bottom. Doing a little hold. In time, 30 seconds, gone, done, moving on. We're going to do bent over row stand. So we're going to hinge forward row, stand. Hinge forward row, stand. Ready, set, feet under your hips. Row. Stand, use your glutes, use your rear. Just stand up. I don't want this to be your lower back doing the work. Upper back and butt. Pull, squeeze, stand. Row. Weights come to your pockets. Elbows come, if they can, above your rib cage, and you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. And time. We're going to do bent over tricep kickbacks next. Both arms, same time. Let you stand in between these things. You can loosen up your back. All right, bent over row, bent over tricep kickbacks. You are bent in half. You're not up here, here. Try to bend yourself close to 90 degrees as you can. Your weight's back. Weight's back. Squeeze the top of your arms. Try not to rock your whole body. Long, straight spine and time. Now, it's bent over, row, kick back, release, release, stand. Ready? Bent over, row, squeeze your shoulder blades together, kick back, release, stand. Bend, row, kick back, release, release, stand. Bent over, pull, kick back, release, release, stand. Pull, push, release, stand. Pull, push, release, stand, in time. You have 2 seconds left to finish that up. Coming down to the floor. Yep, we're gonna do floor work. You have a mat, grab a mat, otherwise don't worry about it. We've got push-ups to start. As soon as you're down, start your push-ups on your knees or your toes. Go knees. Whew. big total body workout. Go ahead, every muscle group. We have 10 more seconds. Time, lay down on your belly. Feet are gonna stay anchored down on the floor. Oh, give yourself a nice stretch if you want to. We've got Superman's just the top half, so feet on the floor. Fingertips by your ears. Lift, squeeze, lower. Lift, squeeze, lower. So I want you to think about squeezing your shoulder blades together, elbows out wide, lifting and squeezing everything on your back side as you lift. Try and get your rib cage off the floor. Definitely get your chest off the floor. Always aiming for rib cage to come up. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your back, and release. We've got one push-up, one Superman. That's our combo, okay? So take your time transitioning between the two. I don't care how many reps you get. I want good form. So, on your knees or toes. One, push-up, come down, Superman. Push-up, come down, back extension. Push-up, down, and this is on your knees or your toes. You can even come all fours, lower yourself down, Superman if you needed to, okay? All right, we're back up to the top. We're gonna get a 40-second break here, okay? Whew, to reset ourselves, get our weights all ready. Think about what you're gonna use for each of the exercises because we're going through it one more time, okay? 30 seconds. This is a decent amount of reps. For each exercise, by the time it's all said and done, I'm going to guess we have close to 30 reps on each exercise. On some of them, not all of them, okay? But especially the weighted ones. We might get 15 squats in. We might get definitely a lot of bicep curls in. Drink a little bit of water. Swipe a little sweat. Streamline your mind and your body. Get your head right. Organize your brain. To do it all over again, we got this. One more time through and then we'll stretch you out, okay? Squats are first. Begin. Remember your holds can be two weights like a suitcase, racket. So for me, a comfortable position for my back to hold my weights like this versus this. I know that's very small change, but it's true. Maybe it's psychological, I don't know. Feels better in my lower back. I'm gonna top load. All right, we're gonna get ready for shoulder presses. My shoulders are feeling a little bit of something, so I'm gonna lighten up a little bit. You listen to your shoulders, your body. Box out shoulder presses. Feet underneath you. Tailbone tucked. Core tight. One of the great things about the squat press that I like is how eccentric it is. So remember about keeping your abdominals engaged right now. When we get to the squat press, remember your option to hold lighter weights, no weights, or one weight in time when we get to the squat press, okay? So you might want to hold one weight squat press or two. I'm going to do it with one right now, okay? Ready, set, squat, drive through your legs. Push your weight up. So the push from the floor up should feel like full body, from your legs to your core, to your shoulders, okay? Almost like a ripple effect. Coming from the ground up. Power and explosion, like a rocket, like a streamline, in time. Get ready for sumos. Regular sumos and sumo deadlifts, okay? Ready, set, squat, drop your bottom, bend at your knees, one weight or two. Feels comfortable here for me. I like to give you options with weights. Sometimes I'll tell you this is where we're holding our weight, but for this workout, for these purposes today, I'm letting you choose so that you can diversify and personalize this for you. Almost like personal training, you guys. All right, one weight or two. Sumo deadlifts are next. Slight bend in the knee. We're folding from the hip. Chest forward, proud back, proud spine. Okay, forward fold, squeeze the glutes. All we're doing is a deadlift with our toes turned out in a wider stance, okay? Folding forward, slight bend in the knees, the hips stay up, okay? In a squat, the hips come down, the butt comes down. In this hinge, butt stays up. All right, next is the combo, okay? So, it can be squat, hinge. You can keep your weights on your hips and then drop your weights forward, okay? Ready, set, go. Butt down, hinge. You gotta think about it a little bit. Butt down, hinge. Butt down, fold. Down, fold forward. Cheeks. I'll be warm. Ah, there you go, feeling that. Okay, curtsies are next. You can hold one weight or two. Then we go into our biceps. So, I got 2 sets of weights here ready to go. We begin side to side. Your own pace. Get nice depth. Bend at your knee, back leg's there to support you. Step up in your front heel. Front toe is facing me or the TV. Computer. Chest stays up. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Chin up. If you're looking at your floor, if you're looking at the knee, look up, please. Bicep curls next, full curls. Elbows will stay pinned in. Slight bend in the knee, tuck your tailbone under. Start full curl right here. Your chance to breathe. Five more seconds here before we turn this into a combo. Time. Okay, so remember, you can curtsy, stand, hammer, curtsy, stand, hammer, or you can come down, curtsy, full curl, and curtsy, full curl. Go. We're doing bottoms and biceps during this one, okay? Remember, option is to come here, here, do an isometric hold on your legs while you curl, okay? Take your poison, choose your own adventure. Everybody likes options. All right, moving on, we've got bent over row, stand, bent over row, stand. Feet under your hips, hinge forward, proud, chest, shoulder blades squeezing together. Flat back, butt out. Take your butt out, hold, pull. Hold, full squeeze. 10 more seconds. My forearms are like angry right now. I have to stretch them out. Time, we're going into tricep kickbacks. Stick with that weight or switch it out. Right here, my forearms just mad. Okay, ready, set. Big bend over, hike up your weights, kick them back, and kick them back. You're just squeezing the back of your arms here. Working on your tricep. Bent forward. Think of it this way, that further forward, like in 90 degrees that you can get yourself, the more you're gonna work the whole range of the back of your arm. And stop, we're gonna bend, row, extend. If you're just kicking back here, chances are you're just getting this part right above your elbow. So if you can come a little bit deeper, you can pull muscle from armpit down, okay? Bend, row, kick back, release, stand. Bend, pull, push, release, release, stand. Pull, squeeze, extend, release, release, squeeze your butt. Combination of all of this together, you're burning right now, hopefully. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, we're already push-ups and Supermans. Okay. As soon as you're done, start push-ups. We'll stretch out after this. If you are somebody who is like, I want to do a third round, rewind and do a third round. Okay, otherwise, like I said, many of our exercises, we got total close to 30 reps, between 20 and 30, I'm gonna guess, okay? When I do workouts, I tend to do 3 sets of 10. When I create workouts, okay? And even when I do my own, I'm going to Superman's next. So if you can do, you know, close to 30 reps in 30 seconds of, you know, repeated, we're good. All right, let's lift. Just your top half. So if you did 12 to 15 reps each time, and we did it twice, you guys can do the math, okay? If you were lifting decently heavy weights, it should be working. But if you need more, do one more set, okay? Rest and relax for 9 seconds, and then we're gonna go push-ups, Supermans, push-ups, okay? Let's start with Superman this time. In 3, 2, 1, Superman. Push up to your knees or toes, come down and come up, release. So we're almost doing like 1.5 push-ups here, right? Back side, front side. Back core, front core, okay? That way. Finish off and push back in a child's pose. That is what I got for you today for lift. So, like I said, if you want more, do more. Maybe there's one set you want to repeat. You know the 3 moves, 30 seconds each, or count out 10 to 12 reps. You want to repeat, okay? From your child's pose, try to play around with your stretch, scorpion tail, turn your body, open your chest, your biceps, your shoulder. All the connection right there in the front of your body. Then switch into the other side. Ignore those beeps. Ignore those beeps. I set the warm up at like a minute of each exercise, but we're just gonna move at our own pace. All right, when you're ready, push back to a sitting position. Seated position, 90-90, we're gonna fold. Open up your hips. I don't know about you, but I definitely have been feeling, it's not a bad thing, it's a really good thing. The glutes, the hips have been very, very activated. They're very sore. Just sitting on my bottom today on the floor really hurt. Switching to the other side. Like right now, just sitting and moving. Oh. I actually think it was from Monday, our class, and then I taught Soul Fusion in person, and it had been like weeks since I think I taught that class because I've been missing you guys and with life happening. And then I didn't have class on a Monday night, you know, last week. So it's like this past Monday was the first time back after 2 weeks, and I went full out. I gave my everything. I think this might be why my glutes hurt, which is why you need to show up on Saturday to that class. All right, feet forward. We are kickboxing on Friday. Tomorrow is your replay day. Go back and do mind class or go do the shift cardio class. It actually was hit and core on Monday. It wasn't even shift, it was hit and core. Kind of like jump and core. It was really good. I really liked it. Clearly my cheeks liked it too. Hamstring stretches for folded forward, chin up, reaching forward towards your feet. We're going to reach up and over. switch and reach up and over the other side. And let's do that again. If you want to stand up and do this, you can stand up and do it if you feel like you're going to get a deeper stretch. Let's get our neck for shoulders. All the shoulder work we did, squat presses. Switch. All right, roll your shoulders down and back, open up your chest. Again. Release, round out your back. Open up your shoulder blades. Do you feel that? Other side. Yeah, we actually drop down an arm. Take it across too. Give yourself a little hug. Drop the shoulder. Hug the muscle part of your arm and let it hang. Okay, again, ignore the beeps. Switch and do the other side. Drop your shoulder down away from your ear. Awesome job. Release and breathe. Clean up your mess. Drink some water. Streamline your life. Streamline your mind for a great day. Thanks so much for joining me. I will see you back here on Friday. Kickboxing. We did not get to do this routine, so pray to the Wi-Fi gods that it works. Friday, I mean, it was crazy that it just cut out on me, but my daughter's Chromebook also won't connect, so I know it wasn't just my device and it was something funky in my house. So yeah, a great routine on Friday for kickboxing. You're going to want to come to that. So I will see you Friday and I will see you Saturday. And tomorrow, catch your replay or rest if you need to. I will see you back here. Awesome job today. Bye.